So I have clear cognizance, which is clear knowing. I don't know how I know, but I just know. I'm just going to receive a download about it. It's very sensible to believe that there are alien bloodlines. Now, I'm not saying that they are aliens, or like they look like aliens. Their bloodline is still incarnating in our own human bloodline. So you can be fully human, but some of the things or the ideas that you would bring into fruition are purely through alien downloads. Now, you notice that people that are going through maybe survival mode, they are more prone to stealing, killing, harming other people, everything that devil does. I see Christ as consciousness, and I see lower vibrational energy, that's devil energy, as a state of consciousness also. Religion is choosing to put yourself in a box. Spirituality accepts religion. Spirituality accepts people. It just accepts humanity. It's more understandable to be spiritual than to be religious, because when you're religious, you can easily become a fanatic. I used to get beat. I used to get slapped. I used to get flogged. Because then I didn't know how to not tell people the things I'm saying. So I would have adults come to my house and I'll just open my mouth, boy, and start talking. My mother would just look at me, what are you saying? And then I would get beat or get scolded afterwards. So I think after some time it kind of rescinded. It kind of went back into its shell and got hidden for a while, university. And then in university I just kept having downloads and dreams. Then by the end of university, I just became more spiritual. I just started moving towards spirituality. My mindset, my mind just started expanding. And I just gave up on religion. No, I didn't have any guide. I just trusted in myself. And the thing that really puts me on, like really helps me develop my skill, is isolation. I always say it, during your spiritual awakening journey, we go through this phase of self discovery. So I started to return back to how I was when I was a child. When I was a child, all I wanted to do is sing, act, draw, paint, be the center of attraction, talk to everybody, laugh and just move around. So I returned back to my original self before the programming and before society, and I realized that my true self, I get downloads all the time. I can enter into an Uber, my mind will start telling me different things to tell. I just give the person one word of encouragement. Don't worry, brother, everything will be fine. Just, how did you know I was having the worst day ever? So it just comes like that. It just, my mind will just tell me, encourage this person. This person needs encouragement. Give this person a compliment. This person needs a hug. Just, and it's always to raise the vibration of the collective. So to the point where I started reading for people during my spiritual awakening. For 3 years, I was in isolation. All I was doing was painting. So a lot of my artworks also reflect spirituality. These are my artworks behind me. So a lot of my artworks reflect spirituality. And I'm somebody that anything I want, I teach myself. I'm a first class law graduate. I educate myself. My artwork is self-taught. Anything I want to learn, I just start teaching myself. And then I pick up the information. So I used Udemy and I came across all the information I needed to learn how to read tarot. So I'm a tarot reader. I had to learn it on there, and then I used paper cards because in Nigeria there were no people selling. It's only now spirituality is really coming to Nigeria. So there was nobody selling tarot cards, and I just started cutting pieces of cardboard, writing the chariot, this, the hanged man on it, and then I did readings for my siblings, my friends, anybody that would even give me time to talk to them. I would shadow reading for them. And just like that, I was able to buy tarot decks. This is my first tarot deck, the Light Seer. And after that, just kind of picked up from there. The Lightworker is one of the alien bloodlines that has incarnated on this planet. So there are variants. There's Syrians, there's Pleiadians, there's Lumerians, there's Anunnaki. Different alien bloodlines have come back in human form to this planet. Lightworkers is one of them. Lightworkers are here to raise the vibration of the collective, same like star seeds and Pleiadians. Pleiadians, they will use technology to raise the vibration. Lightworkers, through their own life, like through their own life experience, they will inspire other people to be happier, to make the world a better place, just like that. think it's very sensible to believe that there are alien bloodlines. Now, I'm not saying that they are aliens, or like they look like aliens. Their bloodline is still incarnating in our own human bloodline. So you can be fully human, but some of the things or the ideas that you would bring into fruition are purely through alien downloads, like Pleiadians now, or should I say Lumerians. Those ones work with animals. So if you're a person and you just naturally feel yourself drawn towards animals, you love animals, you just want to do things for them, you want animals to have a sanctuary, you want them to be safe, you might be having that in your DNA. I love talking about this topic. I would say three things. To trust your intuition better, you need to isolate yourself. I'm sorry, your spirit guides will not connect with you if you're surrounded by people. You need to isolate yourself. You need to be able to stay on your own for a couple of months or a couple of weeks. And you actually have to ask for what you want to receive. The same way you would use a word of prayer. But I wouldn't say you should kneel and pray like this. I would say you should sit down in a meditative state. Open your consciousness. Spirit guides, communicate with me. I know that there are benevolent spirits for my highest good. What information do I need to know at this time? Who am I? Reveal myself to me. You will get either access to your Akashic records, or you have dreams, or you have downloads, but they will reveal themselves to you. Now, when you know your psychic ability, so there are different types of psychic abilities. There's clairsentience, clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance. When they reveal what you get your download from, claircognizance is that you just know you know. Clairaudience is that you hear voices in your ears. Claircognizance is that you know, and then clairvoyance is you see. So people that see visions, they are seers. So you also need to identify how you get your download, and you need to take intuition tests. Intuition test is also a way that you can use to. Intuition test is like a normal guessing game. The way my should I say my family friend, before she brought it out, I just guessed that it was that. That's how it is. The more you do that, the more you train yourself to the point where your spirit guides will be giving you downloads every day when you wake up. Today you are going to do this. Today this will happen. Today there will be no light throughout. It can be simple information. It can be complex information. But isolation and intuition tests will really help you connect with yourself. This is crazy. Every day on TikTok. It's on TikTok, it's on Instagram, it's everywhere. These days there are people doing intuition tests. Just type hashtag intuition test. You'll see different creators will pop up. One person will be like, I'm holding a crystal right now. Guess the color of the crystal in my hand. Is it white? Is it blue? Is it green? And then you'll be in your home now. You'll be like, oh, it's crystal. So if you get your download by seeing a picture of the color, you see the image, or you even see the color flash before your eye, you are clairvoyant. If you hear a voice in your ear saying it's green, you are clairaudience. If you just feel it in your body and you just know that this thing is green, you are clairsentient. So how you get your download, you can identify it through taking the intuition test. The more you take it, the more frequently you will get it correct, and the more you'll be able to train yourself. I'm actually holding a green crystal right now. It took me years actually. It sounds light-hearted and fun, but it actually took me a long time to fully develop myself and learn how to trust wholeheartedly and say, okay, you know what, spirit guys, I trust you guys. I mean, it has its negative aspects and it has its positive aspects. The negative aspects are there, the positive aspects, the connectivity, the ease to connect with people, the ease to grow an audience, the ease to pass messages that the universe wants you to get across to people. But it also has its negative aspects, like there are people that use technology in a low vibrational way to control the mind too. So technology, they put mass information. That's another way that they use to control the masses. They put mass information there, misleading information. The same way they used to use newspapers, now they use technology to enslave people's minds. They distract the society by just bringing up any trend. So if you're not using your social media in a way that is actually defined, because social media is a great teacher and a great way to connect with people, but you can either use it for good or you can choose to be low vibrational and use it in a negative aspect also. Lower vibrational is anybody that is operating from their three lower chakras. So anybody that is stuck in envy, jealousy, greed, gluttony, survival mode, that's low vibrational energy. Then high vibrational energy is people that have empathy, can show love, can empathize with people, can also empathize with animals. It's like Christ consciousness. So from your three lower chakras, that's your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and your root chakra. Those three lower chakras now, if they're unstabilized, you'll be in survival mode. So your root chakra concerns like finances, taking care of yourself, security, feeling safe in your body and your environment. While sacral chakra is your sexual energy. So it's blocked when you're feeling guilt and shame, you're not able to create or channel your creativity outward. Then your solar plexus is your willpower, the parts of you that make you take action. So first, if your root chakra, that survival mode, is blocked, you will be more prone to be low vibrational. You notice that people that are going through maybe survival mode, they are more prone to stealing, killing, harming other people, everything that devil does. People that are low vibrational, they do that. Stealing, killing, come steal, kill, destroy, everything like that. Well, once your heart chakra is open, you've accepted yourself. You've accepted that, okay, I'm just a human being. Other people are also human beings. I can hold grace for people. I can hold space for people. And then your throat chakra, you're speaking your truth, you're being your authentic self. Your third eye chakra, you can see beyond delusion. Your crown chakra, you have connection to the divine and your intuition. That's high vibrational energy. Then low vibrational energies, let's just say good and bad. Low vibrational is doing bad things, and high vibrational is doing edifying or morally ethic things. I see Christ as consciousness, and I see lower vibrational energy, that's devil energy, as a state of consciousness also. There's some activities human beings do that you just, oh, this person is a devil, or this person is devil incarnate, because of what they're doing. And somebody will act away and you'll be like, wow, oh my god, this person is just like Christ, it's like Jesus, because of how they're acting. So as human beings, we have the ability to embody Christ consciousness, God energy, and low vibrational energy, which is devil energy. But the choice is always ours. So we shouldn't feel powerless and say, oh, I can't control it. You can't control it. Don't say it was the devil, it was you. It was really you acting low vibrational. Religion is choosing to put yourself in a box spiritually, like, okay, this is what I practice. Now the basis of spirituality and religion is the human need to believe in something. As human beings, especially when I was doing psychology in 100 level university, as human beings, we have the need to believe in something. Our belief forms our ID. That's your identity. You say, I'm a Christian, that is my identity. I identify as that. So religion, I don't want to put myself in the box of religion, because religion works in cahoots with the government. The government wants people to put themselves in a box so they can control them. So religion is the opium of the masses. They know that people want to attribute their failures and successes to something. Okay, most people are sleepers. Let's give them something. 80% of the human race are sheeple. They want somebody to think and tell them what to do. So they create things. Okay, this is how people want to see things. We give them religion, we enslave their minds, we control them, they put themselves in a box. While spirituality accepts other people, spirituality accepts religion, spirituality accepts people, it just accepts humanity. It's more understandable to be spiritual than to be religious, because when you're religious you can easily become a fanatic. But when you're spiritual, you can easily understand everybody. Like, okay, you don't believe what I believe, I believe, but it means you're still a human being. That doesn't mean I have to come against you, kill you, or harm you, or force my belief down your throat. But religion makes people feel like what they believe is absolute and absolutely right, which is the difference between the both of them. At first, fear. At first, it's usually fear. Especially if I meet them. If they meet me on social media, they react differently because they can see all my videos and they can see that I'm such a light and they understand. But if they meet me physically and maybe I'm wearing like black, I'm wearing crystals, I have my car earrings, everybody's just looking at me like, damn, who this? And why she act like that? But I feel like as a light worker also, that's my purpose for being here. Making people ask questions about spirituality. Just through me being myself. It's just like, oh, why this person acts like that? And it causes awakening everywhere. People will just look at you and be like, why is this person acting like that? And they might end up doing more research about it. Or they might hear you talking about something and they end up doing more research about it. Also, the algorithm works in a very weird way. They can hear something, right? You can hear something or somebody having a conversation somewhere else. Before you know, you go on TikTok. TikTok will bring a video about it. So things like that. But at first, everybody's always apprehensive for a minute. They'll be like, scared. But After a while, they're just like, this girl is such a light. She's just a light-hearted person. Just it makes them calm down afterwards. But first, fear. No, I think my personality alone. My personality is very the way I am on social media. I'm very playful, I'm very jovial, I'm very friendly. So I'm also very respectful and I'm a very decent person. So when they see me, they want to say all those things, but from my behavior, you can't just walk up to me and talk to me anyhow. When they see me, this small fine girl, let's just leave her now. I don't know what she's doing. I just like, oh, mommy. It's always fun and interesting. Yeah, you can feel that they're apprehensive or they want to say something. But when they look at the person and they look at the person's countenance and everything, they okay. So a boy, you sure say what thing they do, so they'll be soft. Because I'm also soft to them. I'm like, hey, good afternoon, ma. It's friendly, it's jovial. I feel like sometimes people get treated in a harsh way because of how they come off. You're coming off harsh, you're coming off mean, and I don't really come off that. Oh, something that I feel is the whole world. We feel like priests and priestesses, they are super powered. They have superpowers, right? I tell people, if you don't do the work with me, I can't do the work for you. So obviously, you have to take action on your own part. You actually have to do things by yourself. I can't do the work for you alone, and you are just negligent and you're not taking any action. You're just relaxing and chilling. Let's say we're doing work together and we're supposed to do cleansing work, and you know there's certain things you're supposed to abstain from. You also need to take action on your own part. You can't just depend solely on the spiritualists that they do everything for you. That's where people get cheated. That's where they have people that are just taking advantage of them because they expect them to do the work, but they don't want to do any work. They don't want to do any self development. They don't want to learn anything. They don't want to change. They don't want to become better individuals. I could be telling somebody you self sabotage a lot, and the person won't take action or they won't change that, but they expect to see results, which is which is just weird. So even with spirituality, I also use psychology. I still have to encourage people, motivate them, try to inspire them to be encouraged. So if they do 50%, I do 50%, perfect. That would be good. They shouldn't just depend on spiritualists to do everything. Spirituality is your personal journey inwards. Don't feel like you have to follow what you're seeing online. That somebody said, okay, this is how it's supposed to be, this is how it's supposed to be. The first thing I tell people about a spiritual awakening journey is self discovery is the most important thing. Choose that, okay, you know what, I want to know who I am outside of the confines of society and religion and programming I've established since I was a child. I'm choosing to break out of the norm. That's what spirituality really is, choosing to break out of the norm. So once you're having a spiritual awakening, don't feel like, oh my god, the isolation phase is very hard. I miss my friends. Yes, you miss your friends, but your friends are karmic. Let go of them and let go of people, places, and things that don't serve your highest good. Instead, go inwards. The miracles and the answers you are seeking are not outside of you, they are within yourself. So you have to turn back into yourself. My inner child. Do I have problems with my inner child? Do I have problems of trauma? Because spirituality also encourages shadow work. Shadow work is very important on your spiritual journey. So taking accountability for your actions and the things that have happened in the past, knowing where you can make changes and moving forward. Self discovery, use your Akashic records, use numerology, use astrology. Those are some really good tools you can use to develop yourself.